All right, everybody's got their version of what swing is on the SP. Some people say you have to play it in, and there's this new groove thing that you can do. I tried it. I didn't like the way it sounded to me. I found there's a couple techniques that I personally like. That doesn't mean somebody else is wrong if they choose to use that groove swing thing. I just couldn't get it to sound right. I tried it on different plain beats, and it sounded real weird to me. So here's what I came up with, and I'll show you. I don't feel like it's a lot of work, but maybe it is to some people. But and that may not be the swing that everybody's looking for. That's what I came up with. Let me show you what I did. We're going to go back into TRX mode. Now, I only did one bar, but I put the shuffle at plus 25. And the only thing I put the shuffle really on, I think, was the hats. Well, no, I did it on some other stuff. Anyway, I'll show you all of it. Hit record. So on the kick, this is one kick. If you hit shift, you'll see I do have the shuffle on there. So I'm going to just take it out, and I'm almost build it again for you. And I'm just doing one bar. So the first kick, I'm always adjusting the velocity because I don't want to have it hitting stupid hard. See, like that. And then I might put one on the 9. Then I usually do something like put one on here, like a ghost kick where it's lower. See, it gives that boom, pop. And then what I do is I've been using the sub a little bit, not a lot. If you use that sub right there, I don't know how they determine that's like 1/3 of the pie or the bar or whatever. But it places the kick right where you need it. If you want to know exactly what it is, I think if you hit this and then this button, but nah, I don't tell you, right? Because that's more microscope adjustments right there. Okay. But you see what I'm doing there? So like if you didn't want it there, say you wanted it here, you could try it that way. I like it better there. And let's say you like this pattern that you have. By the way, shift back into TRX. I want to show you one more thing. Hold on. Let's do the snares. So I'm doing the snares here. And all I'm doing with the snare that I do a little different other than the shuffle is I'll usually start it at 7%. So it doesn't start right on the dot, right? So that's how I'm doing these. And then I'm taking them, and I'm usually putting them around, I might do the first one around 20 or 15 to 20. And then I'll do the second one around 30, 35, 40. To give it a little, and it's still got that 25%, right? Going, boom, boom, like that. Okay, on the hats, my little technique to this madness is I keep them around 5 to 10 to 15. You could play the hats in using the chromatic if you want and get the different variations of this, but I'm talking about somebody who wants to just program it in. 10 is a good starting point, so I'm gonna take all these off. So you could just start putting in 10, somewhere like that. Listen to it, maybe throw in 15 here, oh, not here, here. Maybe a 20 there. And as long as you got that shuffle sitting there, like the start could be at 7% still, or you could put it even like, you could do like -7 for a couple of them. But that won't work. I prefer just put it back at the 7%. And you're just nudging it a little off using that. That's all it is. And then I'm going to show you one more thing, too, that you could do if you don't want to drum out 4, 5, 6, 7 bars, but you just want to program them. So let's say you really like this one bar you got, right? Maybe you want this in here because it's like an open hat somewhere. So maybe you want it there. So in order for that to work, you're going to have to go back in here and remove a step here. maybe it's a little too loud in my opinion, but so I'm gonna put it like at maybe 15. Maybe not even that loud, maybe go 10. Okay, so let's say you got this, you like it, pattern edit, click here, go ahead and make it however many bars you want it to be. Just keep hitting duplicate till you get enough, right? 4, let's make it 8, why not? All right, so we got 8 bars now. Now when you go back into, exit there, go back into TRX, you know you have 8 bars already done. All you gotta do is go back into it, hit record, and let's say you want to change just maybe a couple of the kicks. You don't like them. You just scroll through the pages now and make adjustments. Like I don't want this hitting. I'm going to take it off the 8 too. And I'm going to take it off like maybe the 2. And 6. Or not that one. That should be like a 15. I'm going to remove that one. And then I'm going to go and remove. So you see I'm just removing stuff just to give it, or you could add another part in or whatever you want to do. It's really simple. It's nothing. Just to give the drums a little variety so they're not the same. Now you could go into the hats. Obviously you need to go in here and remove. You don't want it on every bar. So maybe you want it on just the 1 and the 5 or something. Yeah, take it off the rest of these. So you got it on the 1. So then go back into here. And on the everything but the 1 and the 5, you're going to probably add another one of these at about a 10. It's fine with me. This is the 6, 7. Leave it off the 8th. Actually, you can add it to the 8th rhythm. I'm sorry. Or you could get real crazy and do some more variations. So just starting with 1 bar, now we got this. It sounds a little bit more better. And then a little more better. I think I said that right. And then you could start adding more to that. Now, that may not be to everybody the swing they like. They may like something different. So I'm just showing you my thing that I would do. And then you can go resample. I'm sorry, we're in pattern mode. You can go copy rather, hit the pattern. And if this is so you can get an actual, not a pattern, but an actual waveform of it. Then if you click back, then you can add there. And now hit that and it's going to turn it into a wave. There, it's just going to transform the MIDI. You still have the pattern though, but this is a nice way to get it. Now you can look at it, and if you want to add to that or something, you can, or not, whichever one you want. When it comes back, I'll put the groove on it to let you see if you like it. I don't like it with the groove. Like, I'd rather just make the groove, because I'll be honest, like trying to figure out this stuff without it. So here it is. Once again, I'm going to take that out and put the loop on. All right. So you guys heard that. Now, if you hit pitch, and you can see now, if you hit pitch, on this waveform, you'll have the groove. So you can set it up and try this. These settings came from Jay Filt. And Filt, did I say it right? Might have said it wrong. And so I'm just using what his settings were. He said start at 5 on the rate, 16 with the arrow pointed in that direction, and then put the humanize on mid. And you can test it to see what it sounds like. Increase the rate. It's like it almost adds swing. It's okay. Could be my drums, could be my beat. I don't know, but it does have a little swing, more swing to it. So this is without it. I'm just gonna turn all that off. Turn it off. I didn't mean to do that. And then with the 5 rate, turn this on with the swing and the arrow that way, and then the humanize to mid. I can definitely hear the swing in it more. So that's an option. I just showed you, basically 2 ways. Now, if you got a real plain beat, yeah, this might give you a little swing. I wouldn't use it. I would definitely be using it sparingly. I wouldn't count on this as being the swing for you. It's kind of got a little drunkard swing, I guess they call it. And you get there by hitting roll, by the way. So you hear it generally. Hit roll, and now you're there. All right, so that you can hear the difference and really hear it, I'm going to stop this loop, and I'm going to resample this loop. And then I'm going to have one without it, right? So let's see. I'm going to hit resample. I think that's 8 bars if I'm not mistaken. So bear with me. Push pad to start. Yes, we will. The good thing is I don't have to sit here and worry about the ending. It does it for you, thankfully. All right, so now that that's done, I'm going to turn the gate off, set that one to loop. I'm going to turn the pitch all the way off now. We don't need it. We shouldn't need it if everything is the way it should be. This one's still set on it, so I'm going to have to turn it off. Okay, just turned it off. I resampled this one. Hopefully when you resample, it sampled it with it on there. If it doesn't, then that's a bad move. But let's see. It definitely did. I can tell the difference. But it adds something to it other than that, too, other than the swing. So I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. And I'd love to hear if you got the SP, if you're making beats or drums or whatever you're doing on there. I'd like to hear maybe what combos and things you use to make yours swing a little better and sound cool. It's fun to share, right? That's what we're doing. So, all right, that's it for this video. Just my thoughts on the swing portion of it. I like to go in and do it as manual as I possibly can. Even playing it though can help too with the especially with the hi-hats. So that's it. All right.